She is the only neighbor of the Israelites that's not given any promise of mercy. That's why the Most High said, hey, you ain't lay these things to your mind. Neither did you remember the latter end of it. Delete, no, but most of you don't know anything about what I just said. If you haven't done the research, or somebody done research to say you need to look at this and look at that, as we as Hebrew Israelites have. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. You saying you the Most High, you say you the Mashiach Yahushai, and nobody but you. You know what it is, come on, all you have to do is look at that picture. Turn on TV and you'll see Caesar Borgia on the wall, bigger than anybody that can come on that stage. They say I am. Mashiach Yahushai said in John 8:58, before Abraham was, I am. And they wanted to kill him. They wanted to stone him after he said that. But what did Esau say? I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, meaning he ain't going to lose, the women are going to lose their husbands. Neither shall I know the loss of children. That's what he's thinking. Because you're sitting large. This is the Most High side. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. I mean, you're going to kill the men. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. See? But thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. That's why no indictments for the murdering of our people. You say, nobody see me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it rises, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments. Now the Most High gonna clown. Say, stand now with your enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, from the beginning, following all the ways of the other nations, the Babylonians and so forth, the Egyptians, everything you can think of, everyone that was wicked as hell, that's who Esau picked up on. That's why I say, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail over the judgment of the Most High. See, thou art wearied in thy multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the multi-procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. See, that's a judgment. That's why I say hallelujah to the Most High. And the Mashiach Yahushua, they're going to bring the judgment. Behold, they shall be as stubble. You hear that? You hear that? Esau going to be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee. They're going to run back to their own house. They tell you about that. They're going to be getting away from them. Anywhere they see them, they're going to be getting away from them. Let me get out of here. I don't want to receive that plague. I don't receive none of this plague. Look at Revelation 18th chapter. Revelation 18 and let's read verse 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Amos 9 and 8. Hold that. Most High to remember her iniquities. So that's why Israel, you don't want to be part of this. Because you here. You here. We're here. We don't want to be a part of what's getting ready to go down here. We want to be part of this. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, are upon the sinful kingdom, like America. And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. You're going to destroy this place from off the face of the earth. Saving, you're going to save somebody. I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Most High. For lo, I will command, you see, he said he's going to destroy the sinful kingdom from off the face of the earth. Ain't nobody going to live here ever. It's going to burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, baby, burn forever and ever and ever. The lake of fire right here. Verse 9, for lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. Because remember he told him he scatters among all nations. Like as corn is sifted in the sea, yet shall not the least, that means the 1/3 grain fall upon the earth. Because he's going to save the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Say, all the sinners of my people, all the sinners of the Most High's people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. They evil. They sinners. They thinking that the evil not going to prevent or overtake them, prevail against them. They're going to die by the sword. He's telling you this. That's why, what's sin? It's transgression of his law. So those that transgress his law are going to die by the sword. He's telling you this. But he's going to take the 1/3. They're going to be saved through the power of the Most High. Revelation 18 and 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. So I say the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and even their secret parts. Everything that's going on in secret. So reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which ye have filled, filled to her double. So it ain't going to be no one being done in. It's going to be two of you being done in. As you have done, you shall receive for what you have done, for the wrong which you have done. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow will give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow. I ain't lost no men in my land, and shall see no sorrow. I ain't gonna see no sorrow, but they bring sorrow to everyone else. Remember, they weird themselves in the way of what? Wickedness and destruction. As for the way of the Most High, they have not known them. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Most High power, wow, Mashiach Yahushai, who judges her. And the kings of the earth, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her. They'll be crying over America and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off. This is what they're going to be doing. All these merchants that have lived deliciously and making all this money off of America, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that great city of America, that great country of America, that mighty city. For in 1 hour is thy judgment come. 1 hour is Most High going to allow Mashiach Yahushai to burn this baby up. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her. For no man buyeth her in merchandise anymore. So all the things that they are able to come here and make all this money off of is not going to be no more at all. Verse 15, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off from her for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. They'll be crying and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, in purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour, you hear that? 1 hour, so great riches has come to naught. 1 hour, so great riches come to nothing. And every shipmaster and all the company of ships and sailors and all as many as trade by sea stood afar off. They ain't coming near. and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Said, what country is like unto America? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, making all kind of money off America. For in 1 hour, Most High speak once, say twice, he done said it 3 times. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. See, the Most High gonna avenge us on America. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Hear that? He gonna cast a great stone like a great stone into the sea. Great millstone being cast into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city, Babylon, America, be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. And the voice of harpers, piano players and musicians, and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee. And no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee. And the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee. And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. You hear that? Television, magazines, the movies. By their sorcery were all nations deceived. And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth. Judgment right here. The many that's going to die. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you. It's before America, what we just read about, is done away with. The devil is here, right here amongst us. For the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath. That's why it says, the blood of the prophets and the saints in the land of America, it's right here. The devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. We just read about the time, how the time gonna be done away with. That's why we got to prepare ourselves. Be ready. Be ready, people. Isaiah 1 and 3. Fall into this. Because you know what's happening. You just read. I just read to you some prophecy of what's going to happen. The ox know of his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know. My people does not consider. You see all the Most High going to do it.